Morning. It is Sunday, October 9th, and I think this is the third time I've attempted doing the intro to this video. I'm outside with Ezra on his morning walk, and he is just running around and acting like a silly little clown and distracting me, so that's what's going on here. It's gonna be a nice day here. We're looking at temperatures in the 80s, which is perhaps not weird for October in northern Indiana anymore, as I think this is about where we were at this time last year too. Still working on getting through my morning coffee and realizing there's a weird shadow on my face from my phone. Let's see, that's a little bit better. So we're headed up to the Chicago suburbs this afternoon. I'm going up to my parents' place and trying to figure out what all I'm going to get done tomorrow, since both of my favorite yarn shops up there are closed on Mondays, and I think both Dad and Colin are going to be working. So I'm going to have a day to myself up there. So it may be a lot of email returning and boring things like that, but we shall see. So I'm working on finishing up some basic work today. I've got some yarn in the oven, and I'm going to be doing some labeling in a minute here, but I just wanted to show you a new colorway in my messy workstation apparently. This is sucre, right, or sugar. Just seemed like a really sweet, speckly colorway, right? It's got some yellows and teals. There's a little bit of brown speckling and some really gorgeous purple. And I'm gonna throw this up in the shop today, actually. Today's Sunday. And yeah, I've got it on chaussettes. So I think these would make really gorgeous sweet socks. Or like a sock head hat or something like that. Honestly, I think it'd be a really cute featherweight cardigan too. But yeah, so I'm going to be throwing up some of this into the shop, and this week it's just on the chaussette base, but yeah, if you guys are interested, I may dye it up on MCN as well, on the Loire base. So I also wanted to show you guys this other combination I was not expecting to love, but I actually really do. This is lichen and Douillet. I've got it also on MCN, and it skeins up. It just happened to skein up a little bit more clearly here. But yeah, I don't know. I really love these two colorways together, and I think they would make a really fantastic like two-color brioche project, like a hat or shawl or something like that. Could be really cute together. Really warm, really cozy. Love it. Also, lichen here with Autumn Skies, right, and Orage. So Orage is like a dark gray that's got some blue undertones to it, and Autumn Skies is like a navy with some pops of orange and green. Love these two together, right? That is just gorgeous. This super gorgeous too, a little bit more subtle. Kind of gives a very, I don't know, luxurious sort of feel, and this I just think is beautiful. So I need to stop shopping my own stash, because otherwise I would just sit here and cake up all of my yarn and knit all the things. So real quick, I got an order this morning for this 5 skein fade, right, for like a sweater or maybe a modified version of one of the faded shawls that's out there. So since I'm going to be gone for the next couple days, I'm getting it shipped out today. Even though it's Sunday, I'm going to put it out in the mailbox so that it'll be ready to go on Monday. Just wanted to show you how I package things up. I include a little packet of tea, my business cards, right? It's all in cellophane, which, you know, I have mixed feelings about the fact that I use plastic with my shipping, but my priority is to protect the yarn, right, and make sure it gets to its destination, you know, dry and unharmed. So, you know, that's kind of a necessary evil here, but I'll do that, and then a little note with the receipt, and it'll go off to its new home. Hey guys, so it's currently, I think, 10 o'clock at night. I'm at my parents' house, as
you can probably tell this is not my house. I haven't actually gotten a chance to really record much of anything today, so I'm thinking I'm gonna have to combine today's and tomorrow's vlogs. Yeah, just kind of between driving up with Jordan, we mostly just chatted in the car about Jonestown and Jim Jones of all things. He just read a biography. Drinking some Johnny Walker. One of the things that happens when we come home is we drink scotch. But yeah, so we met up with Dad and Colin, went and grabbed dinner, and then Jordan drove back home with the Jeep, and Dad, Colin, and I kind of hung out, talked healthcare, which is always entertaining at home, considering Dad is a Fox News loving Republican, right? Just kind of explain his brand of Republicanism. Yeah, I'm a Democrat, and Colin, don't quite know where Colin falls. He's definitely towards the left, but he's kind of a little bit more fluid, maybe? He's not, I don't think he would ever describe himself as a Democrat, though. Anyway, so that was fun. We've all gotten better over the years at figuring out how to actually talk politics without letting it get too personal. As you can imagine, with 5 people in a family, none of whom actually agree on most topics. It gets interesting. But anyway, yeah, it was good. It was a good chat. And then we decided to watch Blade Runner because Dad and Colin were horrified to hear that I had never actually seen it before. So we watched that. It was really good. And I got some more knitting done while we were watching the movie. I am all caught up here. I'm trying to show you. So I've been working on my mystery knit along some more. And I just finished the fade section. Is this the right way? That's backwards, that's the wrong side. There's the right side. So I just finished the second fade section, and I am now into color 3. Alright, so there's not as much contrast perhaps between colors 2 and 3, but I actually kind of like it. Color 3 is definitely grayer and slightly darker than color 2, main color 2. Yeah, so I am gonna hang out. They're both getting ready or in bed already, as they both have early mornings, and I am gonna hang out, finish my drink, and then head to bed. Getting fancy with my bulletproof coffee this morning, using Mom and Dad's Nespresso, and still have some whipping cream, and Colin's got MCT oil here since he's the one who introduced me to this diet. But yeah, so I'm gonna enjoy my coffee and get back to some knitting since I don't have doggy duty or anything like that today. Alright, so I am off to run some errands. I'm up in Chicago, well, the suburbs anyway. That package I put together yesterday, forgot to put it in my mailbox yesterday before we left, so I have it with me. I'm gonna go run it to the post office here. So it would have shipped out today anyway, so I figured not that big of a deal, but yeah, I'm gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna go get some coffee at Starbucks, answer some emails, get some work done. That is my middle school. Went there way back in the day. But yeah, and then I think this afternoon I'm gonna go try and hit up a yarn store before we go to the show. So, busy day, hopefully a very productive day, we shall see. But I will catch up with you guys in just a little bit. Hey, guess what I forgot? It's Columbus Day. Post office is closed. and none of the boxes have openings large enough to take yarn. And my parents don't have a normal mailbox. They've got like a weird communal thing at the end of the street. So I guess this package is coming back home with me to be shipped out again tomorrow, or I'll have to stop by the post office before I leave for home tomorrow. That actually probably would be better. Best of intentions foiled by Columbus Day. So I'm on my way to the yarn store after lunch, and after getting a lot of good email work done this morning, which reminds me that I still have another email that I need to return. But yeah, I'm really excited. I've never been to this yarn store before. From what I've seen from their website and Facebook and all that kind of stuff, it looks really promising. So I'm really excited to go check it out. I know they carry some really great yarn. But yeah, so I'm driving out to St. Charles to, I believe it's called Wool & Co. or Wool & Company. So yeah, we're definitely in the outer western suburbs at this point. And I think fall has hit here a little bit more than it has at home, as there are definitely far more trees that have turned, which is kind of cool, kind of nice to see. But yeah, I'm gonna put the phone down and focus on driving. So that went really well. I'm kind of super regretting at the moment not getting footage of the interior of that shop because it was gorgeous. I love a well curated yarn store, right? Really thoughtfully well, picked out yarns and all that kind of stuff, and just gorgeous. I hope you could tell from just the little snippet I showed of walking up, but I felt a little awkward asking if it'd be okay if I could record some video after talking trunk shows and wholesale orders and things like that. But yeah, loved that shop. That's Wool & Company, and it's in St. Charles, Illinois. The owners are so nice. Super friendly, super helpful. I could hear them, it's a husband-wife team, and I could hear the husband helping people with their knitting and things like that while I chatted with the wife, and just fantastic. So yeah, looking at doing a trunk show there possibly in December. We're gonna work out some details and possibly doing a wholesale order, all sorts of good stuff. But yeah, so I'm now on my way back to Mom and Dad's. And then Colin and I will be off to go see Pod Save America. Anyway, so we are on our way down to the Chicago Theater to go see Pod Save America. Colin is obviously driving, so I will let him drive, angled just on me now. You don't have to worry.
Talking.
But yeah, so this was my birthday present for him. Birthday was back in August, so after a fairly long day.
Yeah.
You were what, at the hospital from 5 till when, it seemed like?
3.
Yeah.
It's only a 10-hour day.
Only a 10-hour day at the hospital, no big deal. Yeah, we're heading out. The podcast recording starts at 8 from at least the most recent ones. It seems like they go for at least an hour and a half. So it's gonna be a late night for Kyle, but hopefully it'll be a good show. But yeah, so that was basically the entire point of the trip up here. All the yarn store stuff has just kind of been bonus, you know.
Hey guys, so there's been a slight change in plans. Today is Tuesday, October 10th, I think. I was planning on heading home and hitting up a couple yarn stores on the way, except that my mom, who has been in Colorado for the last couple months, decided to surprise me and come back to Chicago early, a couple days early. She wasn't, or at least I was told she wasn't coming back until Friday this week. And she actually got here last night. So I'm going to hang out with Mom, and no idea what we're going to do today, but they catch up with her because I haven't seen her since the beginning of July. So maybe we'll make time for a yarn store, maybe not, but that's what's up. So Mom and I hung out. We went and grabbed breakfast like you guys saw. We did a couple errands, swung by Target real quick because I'm basic and I absolutely have to stop at Target when it's available to me, apparently. But yeah, so now I am getting back on the road and swinging by the post office for attempt number 3 to mail this package out. And then I'm gonna get some Starbucks, get on the road, and head back home. It is 2:30 Chicago time on Tuesday. So I'm gonna have to edit all of these videos together on Tuesday. So I'll have one mega trip home video. And what else? Oh, got some good news. We were talking with the middle brother, John. And turns out that John is actually going to get to come home for New Year's this year, which is exciting because I actually haven't seen him since my wedding in France in 2015. And before that, I think it had been a couple of years too. So John lives out in Portland, so we don't get to see him quite often enough. But yeah, so looking forward to that for sure. And yeah, now I'm at the post office and people are parking and all that stuff, so I'm going to turn off the camera. Sometimes it pays to have a weird Starbucks order. So I'm on my way home, right? I'm on my way back to Indiana. I've got a 2.5 hour drive ahead of me, and I'm dragging. So stopped by Starbucks and ordered a tall latte with heavy cream instead of milk, right? And the barista was a little bit confused by that. Like, I think he paused and he clarified, like really wanted to make sure that I was sure that's what I wanted, which, you know, legit. It's kind of weird. But apparently he accidentally rung it in as a grande instead of as a tall. So I got a grande size one, but they only charged me for a tall. Although that does mean that I've got a lot more heavy cream to drink. Usually a grande is a little too much for me these days. We'll see. At least it'll keep me awake till I get home. So, you know you're an indie dyer when you see the sky and all you can think about is how you could possibly dye up a colorway to reflect that. Also, the leaves are starting to turn down here more than they were a couple days ago, and that makes me incredibly happy. But yeah, really need to find a way to dye up this sky as a colorway. Because it's blue, it's gray, there's some taupe in there. I mean, there's a little bit of a peach to it. It's awesome. Absolutely gorgeous.
you can see, I'm back home. Layla is quite happy about that. Yes, we're cuddling. She's so happy. I got home actually a couple hours ago, and puppy friend lost his dang mind. He was just going nuts. It was really, really sweet. So made myself a big pot of tea. Jordan is actually out with one of his friends from St. Joe's, the college he used to work at before it closed. He hasn't actually hung out with anybody, I think, from the college since graduation, maybe just after, so just basically like the beginning of the summer. So they're out at one of the diners in town catching up. And so I am hanging out, made myself a big pot of tea, and I'm really excited about this. I pre-ordered this months and months and months ago. Oh, Ezra's here too. Does not want to be left out. He is a sweet boy. But yeah, I pre-ordered this book, I think back in May maybe, and it finally arrived today. So I am going to peruse and maybe come up with something for the November Sock Club using this. I'm pretty excited. They are gorgeously intricate, and everything is all charted. There's no written directions, other than like the very beginning of the book interprets the charts for you, so you know what the symbols are, but that's it. So I'm really excited. They're so gorgeous. So yeah, I just kind of want to zoom in and show you guys some of these patterns. Right, they're just amazing, right? How gorgeous are those? Oh, look at that. Isn't that insane? Well, I'm in love. Absolutely in love. And I don't know, as I was looking through these, I started regretting my statement that maybe I wouldn't do like a panel and then ribbing or something like that, because like, there's just a lot of really gorgeous stuff. Right? So like something like that would be amazing on the front of a sock, right? But no. I don't know. I'm going to play around and see what I can come up with. And I think I may tone them down just a little bit, because I want to make sure that the pattern I create is really accessible for lots of levels, because as gorgeous as this is, these are not potato chippy kind of patterns, you know? I mean, right, like that is amazing. Love that. So good. Right, that middle column here, just doing all of that could be really, really cool. Oh, but it's cabled, and I know people get a little questionable about cables. Right, some of these are just great though. So, yep, this is my evening. I'm also obviously going to be uploading, you know, and editing videos, but I just wanted to share this Stitch dictionary. It's just so amazing. Right? Lots of great stuff. So definitely recommend this. It's on Amazon, both in Kindle form and as a paperback, and it's actually really reasonably priced for a Stitch dictionary. So, yep. Anyway, I'm going to get back to work, and I will talk to you guys again tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow will actually be an episode all on its own. No more of these like 3 days combined.